We're following breaking news out of Chelan County. The Chelan County Sheriff just announced the remains found in the Travis Decker search are that of Decker. Let's listen in.
And also being respectful of those remains as we found them. We will hand them back over to his family when the time is appropriate. But we just thank everyone that has come alongside the Chelan County Sheriff's Office, the media, who has also been here assisting us as we've kept Mr. Decker's face out there in public. I know at times a lot of the citizens, not only here in Washington State, but nationally, were wondering when are we going to get closure to this case. Again, we needed the media to do this. We needed them to keep their face out there so we could have Travis, if he was out beyond our borders, at least under some pressure. But again, fate had what it was. We were able to locate him. And again, we appreciate it. I'm going to let the U.S. Marshals Service also present. They've been alongside us from day one. We appreciate that partnership, the resources, the finances they put into this. We couldn't have done it without them. Same with the FBI, but the Marshals Service really took on a heavy burden for us, overseeing the search efforts, while our detective investigative units went and focused primarily on the investigation, knowing that we were getting ready for a criminal trial. This was a triple homicide. We never lost sight of that. This was also a kidnapping. We never lost sight of that. Before I conclude, though, I also want to make sure that I pay thanks specifically to the Wenatchee Police Department, Detective Hewitt. If it had not been for his tireless effort, the days coming up to Monday when we jumped into this investigation, we would have had 2,900 square miles that we've had to search without any real guidance. His efforts, the Wenatchee Police Department's, their investigative unit, certainly gave us a leg up to be able to track them down, get to the site quickly. We thank Deputy Mike McLeod for his quick work in finding that campsite. But again, not only nationally with our federal partners, state partners, but regionally, we had help with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, East Wenatchee Police Department, Wenatchee Police Department. But specifically, I want to make sure Detective Hewitt was recognized for his efforts, his work. He certainly gave us everything we needed to jump into this investigation and get there quickly. And they continued to stay beside us, talking with Whitney and the family, making sure that they were talking with them as we were focusing on the investigation. So I just want to make sure I said thank you to them as well. I'll let the Marshal's Office speak, and then after that, we'll take any questions you have. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff. Jerome Brown with the Marshals Service. I'm based out of Spokane, Washington. I'm the supervisor for the task force. The first time I spoke before this podium, I promised you that we would not stop until we found the fugitive. My job and my team's job is to find the fugitives using the Rapid Advancing Manhunt program, which we did, along with the help from the partners that was mentioned from the sheriff already. There's numerous to mention. I'm not going to go over the list again, but without the community, which is what this truly is about, law enforcement community, family community, community members that are out here present. Without all of you, we could not have done this. This is a team, truly team, family endeavor. That's why this was successful. So remember that when you go home, that we were supported with food, roofs, things we needed them to accomplish our mission as a law enforcement community. You helped us and supported us in that endeavor. That's why we are successful. So, again, thank you to everybody, and I'll go into questions unless Sheriff has something else.
No, we'll open it up to questions.
Are you able to talk a little bit, if at all, I know it's very early, about how he died or when he died?
We're going to leave it up to the coroner's office. Coroner Harris has already confirmed that they're doing the best they can with their medical partners to determine if they can determine a cause of death and also how long he had been deceased when he was out there. Again, we understand that process takes time. We did not get full remains. We have gotten majority of the remains back. But again, that's a process, and we're hoping that they are able to determine that because we know that's something the community wanted to know. But as of now, we don't have those answers.
Sheriff, were there any clues to try to figure out whether he had been on the run all this time or if he went straight to Grindstone Mountain?
Based off the information we have, it appears that the potential of him going directly up Grindstone Mountain shortly after the event or within that day would be pretty consistent. But again, we'll look at the time frame once we hear back from the coroner's office, and hopefully we can get a clearer picture on what was the cause of death. Again, if it was anything outside of what would be an explainable cause of death and it wasn't at Mr. Decker's own decision by his own hand, we would investigate that as a separate homicide. Again, we will pay respects to him. We'll honor his family as well. But we'll wait to hear what the coroner's office and the medical examiner has to say.
Sheriff,
how were you able to circle in on this?
If you are just joining us, a search for a fugitive has now officially come to an end. That was Chelan County Sheriff's Office providing an update on the Travis Decker case. We've learned that partial remains of Travis Decker were recovered. The coroner is now trying to determine the cause of death. Stay with KOMO News as we follow the latest developments for you. Coming up on KOMO News at 5 o'clock, Jackie Kent will bring you a live report from Wenatchee.